favorite gender blender audience ever. Thank you. This is a love poem, actually. It's a love poem that I wrote this week for my trans sisters and trans women of color. We are end of February, and there's been 8 trans women of color, 8 trans women, 7 trans women of color, out of which 7 are women of color who've been murdered or mysteriously died. And it's just the end of February. That's since the beginning of the year. And I think as a space, I can't host an event like that without acknowledging the lives of those women and celebrating their resilience and honoring them. And this piece is a piece that I kind of wrote out of as my way of processing my feelings, I guess, this week. And so I thought I would share it with all of you here. It is 2015, the year of darkness, they say. And yet, when I look at the night sky, all I see is beautiful bright lights, twinkling stars like diamonds that just sprinkle their beauty over us mortals. I see against the black velvet sky benevolence, love, kindness, compassion, stars so bright looking down on us. I wonder, have the stars grown brighter as I have grown older? And yet, on this earth, on this wretched earth, when I look around, I see darkness clawing its creepy fingers around my ankles. It wants to catch me and hold me and bring me down, pull me into the depths of its bowel. 2015, they say, the year of darkness. 2015, and it's just February, and I've already lost so many sisters. Weeks after weeks, we hear of trans women being murdered or dying mysteriously. Cases and cases after cases of mostly black and Latina trans women whom nobody cares to investigate. This is not your Charlie, after all. And I wonder, why is it that my sisters do not deserve at least a hashtag? And as I cry, and I weep, and I tremble for a death that could be mine, as I hurt my way through resilience, prayers on repeat, seeking enlightenment from the goddesses and the voices of our ancestry, I feel the fingers of darkness creeping up my feet and my ankles, trying to spread its fear within my veins. Those hands of transmisogyny, those hands of racism, those hands of Western colonialism, those hands of white supremacy, those hands of white complicity, those hands of cis complicity in the murders of our sisters, making our lives and our bodies disposable. Those creepy hands, those creepy hands, those creepy hands that violate my being and my ability to dream and be and thrive in the world. Those creepy hands that penetrate my body without my consent and suffocate my breath and try to shut me up and to shut me up and to shut me up. My trans femme sister of color, who always holds space for me in this wretched, racist, trans-misogynist colonized land on which we live. My trans femme sister of color, whose words weave themselves like silk around my feeling every time I feel low. My trans femme sister of color, who taught me so much about loving myself and inspires generations of children yet to come. My trans femme sister of color, she tells me that every time she sees a post about trans women being killed, she is reminded that someday she may die that way too. She then tells me that the average lifespan of a trans woman is 23 years old, and that this year she turns 23 and she wonders whether she'll make it until next year. And every time I hear her words, every time I take in her fear, I want to say that I will not let this happen, that I have two strong arms that can push and hit hard and punch even harder, that my resilience and my strength has been passed on to me by generations of femmes, by a lineage of resistance from whom I've learned to fight back. Like a warrior woman. I will invoke our history. I will ground myself like an immortal tree. I will peel my skin and cover you with the softness of my armor. I will turn my hair into braids of care for you to hold on to when the pain becomes too intense to bear. And I will shield you and I will protect you. I will shield you. I will protect you from the darkness of this wretched, racist, transmisogynist colonized land on which we live. But deep inside, I know I'm just one pair of arms. I know I am just one human being living in fear. And that I have failed so many times at being there for my sisters when their freedom was being snatched away by hands, by blades, by bullets. And when I look at the night sky and I see beautiful bright lights, twinkling stars like diamonds that just sprinkle their beauty over us mortals, I understand why the stars have grown brighter as I have grown older. And I ask you, dear sisters, to forgive me for not protecting you when you needed me. I ask you, dear sisters, to forgive me for not protecting you when the hands and the blades and the bullets came your way, when your lives were snatched away from your youth and your beautiful selves ascended to the skies, shiny against the black velvet. Your benevolence, your love, your kindness, and your compassion looking down on us. I hope you will forgive me. I hope you will forgive me, sisters. But I promise that I will remember every single one of you. That even though I am just one pair of arms, even though I am just one human being living in fear, I have a voice that's been passed on to me by generations of femmes, by a lineage of resistance from whom I've learned to fight back. And I will speak out loud. I will speak out loud and I will remember your names. Lamia Beard, Ty Underwood, Yasmin Vache Payne, Taya de Jesus, Penny Proud, Brie Golek, Christina Gomez Reinwald, Sumaya Yusuf, Aubrey Mariko Shine. I will speak out loud and I will remember your names. I will speak out loud and I will honor your legacy. I will speak out loud and I will celebrate your lives. I will speak out loud and I will do you justice. I will speak out loud and I will remember your names. I will remember your names. I will remember your names.